was an early riser, used to be an up all-nighter. Never saw the morning light quite like I do now. Never said no to a party, never started saving money. But everything is different since you've been around. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I have never known a love like this. Never used to get excited, to sit here in the silence, holding on to something the way I'm holding you. Didn't used to know how fast time walks and runs and flies by. I never thought I'd feel so deeply, but damn I do. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I've never known a love like this. It's funny how everything I dreamed about starts to seem so empty without you.
Okay, one person found it. Except that we actually have a little bit of baking and cooking to do. So, alright, Dan, I'm gonna get this in your room.
Let's recap our story a bit. The family is distraught. The baby has just ingested a bunch of cologne. Cologne is dangerous because it has a high alcohol percentage, higher than that of most alcoholic drinks. At this point, the alcohol has traveled into the baby's stomach, and it's gotten absorbed into the bloodstream. That means within minutes, it can get to the brain and start to depress the nervous system. That means it slows down heart rate, breathing, and all brain activity. Once that much alcohol gets into the brain, you lose your ability to control your gag reflex and your body temperature. That's why it's imperative that this family calls poison control immediately. But of course, they don't know to do that, do they? That's why health education is so important in today's society. Let's see what the family does.
I have an idea! I'll drive him to the hospital in my car!
Good idea!
Sir, please, help our son, he's dying!
Hey, I'm a doctor. What seems to be the problem?
He drank a bunch of cologne.
We don't know what to do!
Sounds like he could use a good old gastro-lavage.
What's that?
Gastro-lavage, or stomach pumping, is common in cases where a patient has ingested a bunch of toxins. If you remember from earlier, at this point, the alcohol is within the baby's stomach. Given that the family didn't know to call poison control, much of the toxin has been ingested into the bloodstream. But stomach pumping can help by injecting a small tube through the nose and pumping small amounts of warm saline or charcoal or other ingredients. They'll flush out the stomach. This can help get as much of the toxin out of the stomach before it gets absorbed into the bloodstream. Let's see what the medical team does.
Help! Do not fret. I have my handy-dandy stomach pump. You guys should be on your way.
Stop! Luckily, the medical team was able to absorb as much of the toxin as possible, but unluckily, much of the alcohol has been injected into the bloodstream. This means many symptoms of alcohol poisoning will be prevalent for the baby's life.